This is the word judge. G-U-D-G-E. J is 10, U is 21, D is 4, G is 7, and E is 5. When multiplied, clearly we can make out the year 2000, 2015. The word judge shows 2015 easily. It also gives you the number of the presidency this year, 44. The word judge also gives the year that Israel is this year, 5775 in Israel. God will also judge United States, 52 states. The 4 and the 5 was also shown Jesus when he was crucified. He was on the cross 45 degrees. He was judged wrongfully this year, 2015, 2015. God will judge the world this year for their sins. And number 42 is the same as the word sin. This the prophet showing you the word sin. S is 19, I is 9, N is 14. When added up equals 42. Clearly you can make out the number 42 inside the word judge. Surely God will judge the world this year for their sin. 2015, 2015, 2015. It's also in the word itself, the year 2000, 2015. And when calculated, you could clearly make out 2015 on the front and on the end more conclusively. 2015, 2015. This year, Jesus will appear and judge the world. As I was showing you this year, 2015, Jesus will appear and judge the world. This is also 5,775 fifth year for the nation of Israel. You also can make out all the years that Abraham lived, 175, inclusively, 175. I'm truly talking about the God of Abraham, who allowed the Jews, his people, to be in captivity for 400 years. And this year marks the end of all Israel's years on earth. This year, their 5,775th year, which began in September, the 9th month, 2014, 2014, and ends this year, the 9th month, 2015. Clearly, this is the word judge. Surely God will appear this year in 2015 to judge the world for their sin. And Satan will be no more, and sin will be no more. Just as you see the number 42 inside the word judge. Also in the word judge, you can make out 120, 120, 1, 2, and 0 in reverse. 1, 2, and 0. In Genesis chapter 6, verse 3, God said, "My spirit shall not always strive with man, yet his days shall be 120 years. You can make out the number 120 inside the word judge, which is actually the year 2015. Inside the year 2015, you can make out the 1, the 2, and the 0, the 120 years. Here is the word judge in Wikipedia free encyclopedia. A judge presides over court proceedings. This year, 2015, God will hold court with the world with Satan and unbelievers. A judge presides over court proceedings, either alone or as a part of a panel of judges. God, with the 24 elders in heaven, will judge the world this year. The powers, functions, methods of appointment, discipline, and training of judges vary widely across different jurisdictions. The judge is supposed to conduct a trial impartially and in an open court. The world will be judged in open this year. God will hold court with the wicked inhabitants of the earth this year. God will hold trial against even all the judges that ever held a trial against anyone. Anyone who ever sentenced anyone will be sentenced this year to the lake of fire if your name is not written in the Lamb's Book of Life. Any prosecutor who ever worked with a judge, state verse so-and-so, so-and-so, the number would be infinite. All the docket cases, all the numbers. If your name is not written in the Lamb's Book of Life, if you're not included in that number, the 144,000, you will be cast into the lake of fire this year in 2015. God is not concerned with your legislation, your statutes, your laws. God will judge you according to the law, the Torah. T is 20, 0 is 15. Clearly, the first two letters of the word Torah show you the word 2015. The number 2015. It is inescapable. God will judge the world this year, 2015. There will be the parole board will be judged. Probation will be judged. All the police, all the magistrates, all the senators, all the congressmen, all the councilwomen, all the councilmen, all the House of Representatives that ever was, all the kings, priests, presidents who ever resided in office will be judged this year, 2015. God will hold court against you. God bless, God bless, God bless.